Um, Ever wondered if the grim realities of war are explored even deeper in anime beyond the iconic battles of well, that series undeniably raises the stakes with its blend of action and political intrigue. Several other anime dive into the complexities of conflict with unique and often more harrowing perspectives. These five series aren't simply about battles, they're about the human costs, the psychological scars, and the systems that perpetuate violence. Uh, they approach warfare from different angles, sometimes surpassing in their treatment of soldiers, ideology, trauma, and the machinery that keeps wars alive. Um, doesn't present war as distant history, but as a wound carried by those who fight. The Ishval Civil War transforms Anestrus's military into a tool of extermination, forcing state alchemists like Roy Mustang to confront the consequences of their orders. Scar's revenge then demonstrates how violence lingers long after the guns fall silent. Um, Unlike, which broadens the scope to geopolitics and survival, delves deeper into how militarism scars perpetrators, victims, and society alike. Uh, its war story feels stronger because the consequences remain personal long after the fighting stops. The state alchemist program itself is a chilling detail. Uh, Combat-capable alchemists were effectively treated as government-sanctioned weapons, and makes warfare feel like a disease that consumes identity. Identity really always feels like Thurfinn enters the Viking invasion of England believing revenge will give his violence meaning, only to discover it's emptied him. Meanwhile, Canute learns to wield conquest, political maneuvering, and royal power rather than relying solely on the sword, excels at depicting nations trapped in cycles of violence, but goes further by questioning why warriors want war at all. Its central conflict eventually shifts from how to win a war to how to escape the culture that creates warriors. Creator Makoto Yukimura deliberately, focused on violence and its consequences when developing the series, is built for those who appreciate war as an intricate contest of command, formation, terrain, morale, logistics, and ambition. Set during China's Warring States period, it follows Qin and Yingzheng as Qin pursues unification, while commanders like Wang Jian and Li Mu wage campaigns whose outcomes depends on battlefield decisions. And the Seiyu campaign and coalition army invasion demonstrate how multiple fronts can shift through deception and leadership. Has memorable military strategy, but dedicates more narrative space to conventional warfare, making commanders and armies the engine of the story. Its historical foundation, drawn from China's ancient records, also gives its campaigns an unusually expansive sense of scale and many turns warfare into a system designed to make some lives disposable. The Republic of San Magnolia publicly claims its juggernauts are unmanned, while the persecuted 86 secretly pilot them and absorb the casualties. Shin's Spearhead Squadron fights two enemies, the Legion and a society that has erased their humanity, Also examines discrimination and state violence, but makes dehumanization the operating principle of its military machine. Lena's growing awareness of the 86 exposes how propaganda can let civilians enjoy a safe war while others die beyond the walls. And the series premise is potent because the supposedly autonomous weapons are explicitly human operated, treats war like a ruthless equation of objectives, resources, intelligence, and political survival. And it's not the biggest single individual of the same community, and that big pieces of these the 203rd Aerial Mage Battalion's campaigns show how air superiority, communications, reconnaissance, and concentrated firepower can decide operations. Excels at the moral horror of total war, but offers a colder perspective. How commanders turn violence into arithmetic. Its alternate history geopolitics makes the battlefield inseparable from diplomacy and state interests. The enemy's military world deliberately echoes early 20th century warfare while adding magic to its strategic equation. So which anime do you think portrays war better than? um, uh, Let us know in the comments. And remember, if you enjoyed this exploration of war in anime, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,